Here everybody, so I got a new waterproof phone pouch from ESR. They did send this one over to me to try it out. And I have tried a few phone pouches. I've also worked with ESR a few times. I've done a few of their cases and stuff. And overall, I like all their products. But anyway, this one is supposed to also float, unlike the other ones that I have tried out in the past. The other ones I've tried, they just sink. Now that I do a little bit of stuff on the water, I do like the idea of it floating. All right, so they do give you a user guide to install it. There's also a QR code that you can scan for a quick video, but I think I can figure this out without any kind of video. This is pretty self-explanatory. So we just got a little tab here, and we open it up, and then we have a case or whatever that slides out for your phone. So this one will actually be pretty easy to do. And also this one is for the iPhone 14 and 15 Pro Max. So this is going to fit your phone almost perfectly. Also, if you are looking for a good phone case for your 15 Pro Max, I think they got it for the 14 too. This is from my Bat Pro Series, and this has been actually my favorite case out of all of them. I did do a video on it as well. It's not so much my favorite case by the looks of it, just for the functionality and how well it works and holds up, and how well the magnet is on it. I mean, it sticks really, really well for MagSafe. It's got a metal ring built into the case, so I love this thing. And it still works with the wireless charging, no problems. All right, so let's go ahead and put it in here. And we have a perfect fit. I like that. Now, while I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and pull off this old privacy screen because I decided I want to switch over to a different screen cover because this one is really hard to see your screen a lot of times. Okay, so now that we have that in there, we just need to put it into the pouch. And then we're going to close this, make sure that tab goes on here, lock it down, we're ready to go. IPX8. Swiping up was a little bit hard at the bottom here just because of the way the cover works. Once I popped up the code though, I was able to press the code super easy. So like other than that, it works really well. You can easily scroll. Now you can swipe up, you gotta press inward a little bit and then it will, if you press down a little bit and then up. As for everything else though, the touchscreen is working just fine. Pull up the camera and we have a solid picture of the camera. Now I just noticed that there is a little bit of dirtiness. Oh, it's just on the outside, perfect. So just clean that up. All right, so like it says, it should float. So if we drop it in, and it is floating. So that's good. So I mean, it's strong enough that it will float your 15 Pro Max, so that's great. And either direction is gonna float just fine. All right, floating wise, works great. Now, we need to try, actually I just opened it up really easy there. Okay, so we have we're supposed to be able to use our camera underwater really easily. So we got it under the water. Oh, I guess it is taking pictures. I just was barely able to see it. So actually, yeah, it's working just fine. Pressing on there. I thought it wasn't triggering or wasn't registering my finger very well. But actually, yeah, it's taking pictures. There are a few that I have taken here. So, and of course, you can always use your buttons on the side, which makes it a lot easier. So if we're under the water, we can take our underwater pictures. Kind of just holding it down for a few minutes, kind of just see how well it holds out the water. It actually gives you instructions for a water test or a waterproof test. Before you use it, it says to place a paper towel in it, put it in the water for 15 minutes, make sure it comes out dry. If it does not, contact their customer support to get a whole new case or pouch because it should never leak. I didn't do that, so I'm hoping that it goes well just like every other time ever has. Now, I am going to dry the outside of it just because there's a lot of water everywhere. Also, while the outside is kind of drying up just a little bit here, this also does come with a lanyard, so you can hang this around your neck as well. So I just learned, I guess I should have read the instructions, but I just learned a new thing that you can do with this. There's a little air valve here, and this is actually to air it up so you can actually puff out the inflatable part. And as you can see, now it's like bubbled, and now it's going to float even better. So you can do that. That's cool. Now the air will not escape from it until you actually open the case. Like I said, you have your lanyard, which this one snaps on and off super easy. Just like so. Now you can hang it around your neck. And this will definitely be a lot better than the pouch or the holder that I was trying to use the last time I was out on the kayak, because it didn't work very well. This one will work a lot better. And I won't have to worry about dropping it because it will float. I love that. All right, let's go ahead and open it up. Take a look. I mean, it looks dry. So you just click that bottom part. And let's go ahead and we'll pull our phone out. And we are 100% dry. Both sides. Now all that air is out. All right, so really easy, really simple. I would say this is the easiest waterproof pouch that I have used to date out of all of them. Just for putting your phone in here, get it all set up, easiest. All right, so the pros and cons for this one. Not very many cons, but for the pros, I like that it floats. It's one of the easiest cases or pouches that I have used. I can have my phone in here in seconds, so really easy. Now, the only con that I really have with it personally is that you can't use a case with it. So you will have to pull your case off every time that you want to use this. But if you are traveling for the day, you're going to go out on the water, you're going to go on a cruise, whatever it might be, you might just leave it in this all day anyway and just hang it around your neck or under your shirt, whatever it might be. But overall, it works great, and I will definitely be using this one when I'm out on the water this summer. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.